we're going to get back into this whole power politics things. Watch this.
If there's anything we've learned under President Trump, is the active application of peace through strength. You get peace when you are strong, not when you use strong words or wag your finger. You get it when you have strong and real capabilities that adversaries respect.
What he is saying there, and you, again, tell me if you disagree with this, he is looking Russia squarely in the face, which is who the recipient of this primarily is, and saying, you will compel and submit to our vision of what the world is supposed to be like, and you take your place in it, which is out of the way and not doing anything that we don't tell you to do, or we're going to ramp up military power and one day may use it against you. Do you see it any differently?
His statement says it all. He says, if there's one thing we've learned through President Trump, the only thing that works is peace through strength. You only get peace if you ramp up the strength. Where has Trump delivered peace? If you consider a genocide in Gaza, that hellscape in Gaza, you consider that peace? It ain't peace for the hundreds of thousands of dead Palestinians. It's a farce. Do you think there's peace in Ukraine? They're still digging graves at an alarming rate in Ukraine for all of the conscripts that are ending up dead after 24 hours on the front line. Is that peace? What's Hegseth talking about? They're starting wars and ramping up wars. Trump's going to break the record for new wars by the time his first year is finished. You're dealing with people here that I think are just intoxicated on power, and it's this pissing contest. Firepower, we're going to deliver firepower. How does this sound from a Russian or a Chinese point of view, or the rest of the world? They're like, well, clearly America's lost the plot, and it's the sum of all fears for the rest of the world. This thing, you can bluff your way to some kind of capitulation with nuclear armed states. It's beyond irresponsible. It's offensive. It's not offensive in the military sense. It's offensive in a political sense. It should offend the sensibilities of civilized Americans if they still value their constitutional republic. I can't believe I'm hearing this from somebody who's not even qualified to be head of the DOD. If you took all of the qualified people for the head of the Pentagon and you stacked up their resumes, their CVs, I could probably get you 100,000 resumes, and his would be at the bottom if you went on pure qualifications. Yet he's selected for this position. The disaster that you're seeing right now is what you're going to get. And these are people that are media actors. Yeah. So they're playing to the camera, but it's not just an act. This has ramifications in terms of policy, in terms of how other countries are going to react